What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode two about week three of the WNBA. Two guys, one dub. I'm RJ. I'm with my guy Stu. Stu,
We
what's going
back.
on, man?
It was a lot of great games last week, and we're going to talk about it. We're back.
Dude, yeah. Honestly, there was so much to keep track of, especially the weekend. It gave us so many good games, so many good performances. Um, you want to mention it or me? Who just made history over the weekend, man?
You can do the honors, RJ. I'll talk
Uh,
about made history.
if I'm the history man, I'll tell the truth. Asia Wilson, probably the greatest basketball player, women's basketball player on the planet right now. When it's all said and done, she's probably going to have a GOAT case. She becomes the first player in WNBA history with multiple 45-point performances or more over the weekend. She had 45 in a win. Just truly what she's doing, man, is just transforming the game. She's arguably the GOAT, not the GOAT, but she's arguably top three, man. And I'm looking forward to watching her continue her career in Vegas, man.
Yeah, she's definitely probably, in my opinion, the best player in the league right now. And the stuff that she's doing right now is she's breaking records, and somebody else is breaking records is Caitlin Clark. As you know, you talk about of her accomplishments and her breaking her records and her thing, but talking about going back to the ager, it's crazy to see much how much growth she's seen in all these years, and she could continue to grow because she can grow up and up and up. And speaking about records, speaking about her Aces teammate Kennedy Carter, 97 points, worse than 5 games coming off the bench, which is something crazy that me and you both talked about.
Start her, bro. You got to think about starting her soon. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like the Aces are too deep that her coming off the bench
It
fits.
works.
It just works. It just fits
Yeah,
the Aces. I feel
because
like
yeah,
she's definitely front runner for six woman of the year.
yes, and I feel like the non-Asian minutes, she probably definitely covers up a lot of the bad. So yeah, I agree, bro. I still can't believe they got her, by the way. Like that's
Yeah,
crazy to think
having
about.
Aces coming off for a championship, having a veteran coming off the bench is it's insane.
It is, bro. Speaking about veterans, I believe you mentioned something earlier about you had who was it? Shakira Austin, right? You wanted to talk
Yeah,
about
oh
her
yeah, yeah.
performance, man.
Shakira Austin is my player of the week. She had 19 points and 9 rebounds and 5 assists. And she's always been dominating. It is great to see her grow from last year. Watch her grow from last year to this year. And can't wait to see her go forward. And during that game, when she has 19 points, watching that game, even though the Mystic dominated, watching Shakira take over in some moments out of the game, I was really surprised by.
Yeah, you're talking about when she had 19, 9, and 5 and 3 blocks on was it Friday, right? Against the Fever, I
Yeah.
think. Dude, yeah, no, that Mystics team especially, man. I had a very similar player in my kind of deep dive. Sonia Citron, man, Sony. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was unfamiliar with her game prior to her rookie year, which was last year. I always thought I know she went to Notre Dame, but I always thought maybe she was just a shooter. I didn't know what she could do on the ball, but dude, watching that Fever game, man, watching the way she attacked, because the Fever, they're not the worst at defense. They say what they want about Caitlin on ball, but Lexi, Sophie, like they can guard.
Aaliyah Boston.
Yep. And their interior is good. But just watching Sonia like just get to the paint, I mean, she seeks contact under the rim, man. And it's crazy that it's just the start of year two, and she was just playing different, I think. And I think she's a franchise piece for them. And also, not to mention Kiki, 25 and 13. She's also just insane. So they probably have the brightest future in the league, and that's with the help of Kiki and like you said, Shakira aiding Sonia Citron, man. Just
Before I want to talk about my one of my rookies of the weeks, I want to talk about the Mystics team as a whole. They have so many shooters on the team. If you just look at the roster and look at the way that each player played during the Fever game when they won in overtime at Indiana, which is impressive to win at Indiana.
mhm.
Mystics have so many weapons that we don't know what's going to happen this year
It's
with them.
scary.
It's
Georgia too. She didn't play
scary.
last year. Georgia
Rookie of the
Amore.
year, rookie of the year.
Yeah, yes. I get. Yeah, it's scary, bro.
And my rookie of the week, which is my favorite right now to win rookie of the year, is JoJo Nogueif, who she had 27 points, 5 threes
Bucket,
against a dominant Sky team, which
bucket.
offensively is scary. And I was pretty surprised. when I first saw the Mercury game and the way that she played, and now each game as she's going up and up and up and up and up, and played a really important veteran role, which pretty much she is pretty much a veteran in basketball standards. She is
Hmm.
pretty much a veteran,
Yeah.
but in WNBA standards, she is a rookie, which she's, in my opinion, front runner to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I really like that take, man. I think that the Mercury just that's a really just pleasant team on paper. I'm sure Alyssa Thomas loves playing with her, man. I mean, she's definitely a dog. Rookies, bro. If we're talking about rookies, I think I mentioned her last week. It'd be a shame if I didn't mention her again, man. It would have to be Gabrielle Jaquez, bro, again. Just what a performance from her as a whole. Against the Lynx on Saturday, the Sky won that one 86-79, which is a pretty big win for them. Even though the Lynx are missing Fee, they're still a really competitive team, I think. But Jaquez had it in 32 minutes. She had 20 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. She shot 6 for 11, 7 for 7 from the stripe. 7 defensive rebounds. I think her game from college, like I said last week, it just transitioned completely over. She's assertive. She's a demon in transition. She's a very righty early on, which I noticed. She can't really go left, but that's fine. I think she's confident. She's fearless. She's a perfect fit for that team and that Sky roster. The media better take notes, bro, because I know Olivia is Rookie of the Year favorite right now, but she's special.
Yeah, I want to take a look at the standings real quick. Even though it's been a couple games being played, I feel like the it's really good to keep on track about the standings. And if those of you who not too familiar with the how the WA playoff system works, we look at the whole teams as a whole because it's from 1 to 8. Doesn't matter East or West as of right now. Because
Top eight, yeah.
I feel like down the line they have to change it just
Hmm.
because of how I feel like how dominant the West is. I
Yeah.
feel like that as of right now is 1 through 8. And what's something that surprises you, RJ, about the standing so far?
I mean, Sky 3-1, obviously, but
Yeah,
besides that, the Los Angeles Sparks 1-3. I mean, they lost. I think they only beat the Temple when they lost some on the
yeah.
back to back. So yeah, I'm surprised that they're 1-3. I mean, Kelsey Plum's leading the league in points, by the way. I think she's like 1 or 2. So
You know what's something that surprises me about the standings?
what's up?
The Wings right now. They're
The
2
Wings,
2. They're in sixth place right now.
dude. It's so early though, bro. I
Yeah,
I,
it's
I know
early.
what you mean though. I know
Yeah,
what you
it's
mean though.
early, but again, I say the Wings have a harder week this week.
Oh, tell me about it.
Like you take a look at the Wings schedule this week. They
Yeah.
play the Dream, and they play New York, and they just had a tough game, a tough Mystics game,
Are
and
these all road games?
I believe it is road.
No. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're on the road. They're in Atlanta, then they go to New
Atlanta.
York. Oh God.
It's a tough stretch, and they play the Sky, I believe, too.
Dude, yeah. They
That's
go,
a tough three. That's a tough 3 game stretch. I was looking at yesterday's game too. This is gonna the Wings are gonna be tested this week, and I feel like that all eyes are on the head coach. And I want to read something. I want to pull it out. I want to read something. I want to get my facts straight too,
oh dear. What's up, man?
because this is I saw something.
Quotes? Like actual quotes?
Yes, like actual quotes
This coach.
about this coach. And I quote, there's selfishness in this locker room. Really good teams don't give a SHIT about that. You know what? They give a SHIT about they give a SHIT about winning. That was what the coach Jose Fernandez said after I believe it was a 1-2 start.
I
So
mean, you're
is the team going to wake up now? I feel like it's early, but it's early to make these comments too as a head coach with a young team, and it's your first year too. And I think, but I don't feel like the Wings are going to fire the head coach. I have Page records have 3 head coaches in 3 years.
no way.
There's no way they're going to do this. They have to stick around with Jose.
Yeah. You know how I mentioned earlier I had like a trivia question for you? Well, I'm gonna
Uh,
spoil it. I'm gonna spoil it, bro, because
oh.
she's generational and like I don't know how they're 2-2, sixth place. They have a gauntlet coming up. It might be over. But Paige Beckers is the only player right now in the league currently averaging 20 points and 5 assists per game while shooting 50% from three and
Hmm.
50% from the field. So that's just insane. In what, 4 games, she's still maintaining those numbers as a number one option. I mean, yeah, like the Wings, they better be in the playoffs this year. Like, I'll be mad, bro, if I don't see Dallas in the offs. Like, I will be hurt.
I feel like that Dallas is a team that both of us don't talk about that much.
No.
They could. They have Enrique, we all know she's a problem.
Yep.
They Dallas is a team that if everything falls in place, everybody stays healthy, they could be in the playoffs. They could compete to probably win the Commissioner's Cup.
Yep. I
A lot
agree.
of things could happen for this Wings team.
I agree, brother. And Commissioner's Cup you mentioned, I got a team that I've actually I don't know why I've been watching them. Weirdly enough, I watched 3 out of their 4 games this year. Toronto Temple Hoops, man.
Hmm.
It's weird. I watched both of their games against the I watched their game. I watched their win against Seattle, and then I watched both their games against the Sparks. They split them, but they were both on the road, so I don't mind that. And do you have a take on them before I kind of give you my synopsis on it? Like, how do you
Yeah, I
feel
was
about
gonna
that Toronto
say,
Temple?
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Do you think Toronto's gonna have like a type of year that the Valkyrie had last year?
I hope so. I really hope so.
Because I feel like it's either gonna be one of those two, sorry, not playoffs, expansion teams that's gonna
Yeah,
have an impact. Because they
yeah,
seem
yep.
one of the one. It's either gonna be one or one of the either. Is it gonna be Portland? Do you think? Do you think?
Portland's 2-2, Toronto's 2-2, bro. I don't know.
Like,
They're
who's? I think it's gonna be Portland. My opinion.
really, really.
I think it's gonna be Portland. I know I cussed out Portland on episode one a little bit. I cussed
Port-
them out. I cussed them out. And looking at something that I feel like we need to talk about, and
Yeah.
it's the crowd.
Oh yes,
Like Portland's crowd. Like I saw a video and I watched the game. Their fans are electric. Their fans are passionate for each and every game, and it's something's exciting to see. And I feel like that helped out Golden State out a lot last year. They
100%.
get a passionate fan base,
It's
and
energy, bro. It's
we didn't even
energy,
talk
man.
about. I feel like that Golden State and Portland are neck and neck for some of the most passionate fans in the WNBA.
Yeah, dude. I was watching the game last night. It was they're playing Connecticut, which is
Suns,
like what
yeah,
yeah, it was
yeah.
like whatever, but it was a home game, dude. They won. It was like late in the fourth. Say Ashley Barker got like an and one. Like it just erupted. I was like, bro, this is nuts. Like basketball deserves to be here.
Mhm.
And I'm like just so happy that it is, man. But like that, like speaking of the Temple, bro,
Yeah.
I just think they're a better expansion team personally. Like I said, the backcourt, like Brittany Sykes had a career high of like 37, I think, or 38, which is insane.
Mhm.
Good for her. And then obviously not to mention Marina Mabrey, who you know I'm high on, you're high on. I
Yeah,
think she,
I've been a Marina Maybe fan
yeah,
since her Connecticut days.
yeah,
And I remember everybody was talking about how back then the Fever faced Indiana in the playoffs. I was like, yeah, Connecticut's gonna win by Marina Raby. I feel like that she could be an A player, and
hmm
she's proven to take a leadership role for this team. And it's only the sky's the limit. What's gonna happen moving forward? I'm feeling all-star year for her. That's
yeah.
my opinion.
100%, man. I hope so. I think she's special. I think her shooting doesn't get talked about enough either. She's up there with Caitlin, I would say, in terms of range and just good shooting. And I think she definitely is a system. And I'm excited for them. And also that team, bro. Kiki Rice, she's hooping, rookie. She's hooping. They have Nia Sabally at the 5 now because they're injured. I think Temi Fagbele's hurt, and then Isabel Harrison. So they're kind of hurt down low, but they're still fine. They're 2-2. And I think they'll be good, bro. That coach, Sandy Brozello, the coach, not Brozello, sorry, Sandy
Yeah.
Brondello, the coach. We mentioned Liberty ties. People are like, why did they fire her? Toronto swooped her up, and they're looking good, man. Like you said, the sky is the limit for that team.
You mentioned a team, my Connecticut Suns, and I kind of did the little sigh. Another
Yeah,
tough loss yesterday. I don't know what's going on with my team. That we went to the conference finals, I believe, a couple years ago.
yeah, 2 years ago, I
Team
think.
completely broke up, and I feel like the team is still completely broken, in my opinion. And it just What's going on? And I gave my opinions last week. I gave my opinions this week. We got Brittany Griner, which is great, and you mentioned about her record, which was you mentioned her accomplishments, her
She
record that
yeah
she's
yeah yeah she's 2 points away from 6K, which is insane.
which she's hitting, and I feel like that Connecticut's just waiting, hope to get the number one pick, which I believe is the Juju Watkins lottery.
Yeah, yeah.
I I hope I think she's gonna stay
Juju.
because I feel like that there's also a term that people stay another year, page backers.
You think
She
she's staying?
because I think she would be. I think she might because don't forget the Caitlin Clark's year. It was should have been Paige Beckers and Caitlin Clark could have been
Yeah,
had the
yeah.
biggest debate of who's going to go number one. But yeah, very interesting.
No, dude, dude, honestly, yeah, I agree with that. I think that if she stays, it'd be better for her career probably. But I think she's already pro ready, so like I want to stay in the league now, bro. We need it. We have so many hoopers. Let's
hmm
just get it, man. But
So
like,
many
dude,
hopers,
yeah.
so many new teams. We talked about how Portland and Golden State, in my opinion, are the most passionate fans. We got teams like Houston, Detroit, Cleveland coming in the WNBA. RG, which team are you most excited about that's coming in the next 3 to 5 years?
Houston for sure. I mean, I just think it's just such a storied city, a franchise that just deserves hoops. The Houston Comets, right?
Yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah, there was a team prior. So damn, I that's crazy that the WNBA just got rid of team. Like, bro, I still can't believe that. But that's dope that they're bringing
There's a
them
lot
back
of teams.
because these cities are deprived of hoops, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's special what franchises, as you see, like what could do. Like you mentioned something about like earnings earlier. Like, bro, the Valks are what year two? What are they top four in like most expensive franchise? Like they're top. Like I don't know. It was a crazy stat I saw. The
hmm
Valks are like top three in I believe
Earnings.
earnings, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like 1 billion, a couple 1 billion.
and they've only been in the league for a year and like
Yeah.
what a year and 2 weeks. It's crazy,
hmm
man. Like
Yeah.
like you
And
mentioned.
and you mentioned it, and you talk about the Houston Comets going on or going around. I feel like it's big for the state of Texas. I feel
Hmm.
like it's big for the state of Texas to have a professional women's basketball team. And speaking of Texas, shout out Texas A&M, shout out Kennedy Carter. I want to do a shout out to her performance, having 27 points, shooting 81% of the field. Again, we'll keep on mentioning about Kennedy Carter. I
Every
feel
week,
that every week, and
weekly segment, bro.
I'm gonna keep on mentioning her every
Yeah.
week because Kennedy Carter's flowers needs to be
Yes,
deserved.
sir.
Her, fl-
Speak. Yes, sir, bro. You've always been high on her, bro. Even when
I've
she
always
was
been eyeing her.
even yeah.
It's kind of weird the way that her exit for the league, but the way she's coming back and acting like she's the way that I heard this other day, I forgot from who, but the way that she plays every single day, Kennedy Carter plays like she's on a 10-day contract.
Hmm.
Every single game's her last game, and this is the type of excitement, this is the type of passion that we need to have. People playing the lights out like this is the last game, and it's great to see her, and it's good to give her. I gotta give her the flowers, and we'll do it next week, the week after, and the week after.
Why not, man? Literally, she's balling. I love it. It's just great to see. Speaking around the league, bro, we gotta give props to where props is due. One of my favorite players of all time. I think one of the best shooters of all time. Kayla McBride, K-Mac, moving up in all-time three-point ranking, sixth all-time, 728 as of Tuesday, May 19th, 728, 700, sorry, 28 career total threes for Kayla McBride. Shout out to her, sixth all-time. And as we mentioned earlier, Asia, only player in WNBA history with multiple 45 points or multiple games with 45 points. Just tremendous. And just honestly, man, like the league's in good hands. And I know that, bro.
This is a
So,
big what if. This is a big what if. You
about
talk
what?
about Caitlin Clark breaking records. What
Oh,
would
yeah.
happen if she never got hurt last year?
It's scary. It's year
Game
two. It's year two,
game year
technically.
two, year two,
Yeah.
her, Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. Game five took the Fever to overtime. I know the Fever was hurt. I know the Fever
Against
was
the champs.
injured. But Caitlin Clark's breaking all these records, and it's
Yep.
scary to see what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Because even though I believe they're in 12th right now in the playoffs, but the West is so brutal
It
this
is,
year.
bro.
Like the Western Conference, it's so brutal. Dallas is in the playoffs right now. The Lynx, my winners of the WNBA playoffs is Mercury. That's my winners
That's
of
your
the
ship.
WNBA
That's your ship
playoffs.
called Mercury, right? Yeah, I
Yeah,
respect
that's
that.
my chip card.
I respect
And
that,
right
bro.
now, I'm looking
And
at it right now.
they play in an hour, no? They play tonight.
Yeah, they played a couple hours.
Tempo.
And right
Tempo.
now, Portland's in sixth place right now, 2-2. I know it's early. The Storm right now, 1-3. It's very early. It's scary. It's gonna be
It's over.
scary.
It's over.
Like I mentioned before earlier, the 5 through 8 spot in the playoffs is gonna be scary. It's gonna be a bloodbath, and I feel like that it's gonna cause an effect. Let's say a team's gonna be in ninth. It's gonna be a 1 game difference.
Yeah.
Personally, feel like that's gonna change it so the playoffs can be
Bro, we
like.
need a play-in, bro. We need a WNBA play-in, bro. Let's do it. That
I
would
feel like
crack.
I feel
That
like
would
if
crack.
they could expand the teams,
That
they
would
could
crack.
definitely do it. And I want to mention my games of the week.
Yes, sir.
My games of the week. There's a lot of good games
Oh yeah. Tell
that
me
we
about
got
the Valks, bro.
tonight. Tonight, the games are going to be tonight. Only one game tonight. It's Tempo at the Mercury.
Yeah.
Very important game. Both teams 2-2. We see what's going to happen. We got Golden State at New York, which is at Thursday. Keep in mind, guys, and everybody listening, Thursday night, Golden State at New York. Friday night, Golden State at Mercury at Indiana. A back to back, and
Yeah, the gauntlet.
geography that gauntlet geography that's tough for
Indiana to New York. Or no, New York, was it New York to Indiana? Or Indiana to New
yeah, New
York?
York to Indiana.
GG.
That's
Yeah. It- Hopefully they get one. I don't know. I don't know about the second game.
I think they're gonna win one out of the one.
Yeah, I think they
Or they could
split.
win two. They could win both
If
games.
they win both, that
We've seen
yeah,
teams in WNBA win back to
yeah,
backs. We
yeah.
also see teams in WNBA lose one game and win the next game. Anything can happen. I don't see them losing both. I think I'm making a hard take. I think we can check next week. I think the Valkyrie are gonna win both games. They're gonna go to New York on Thursday and a win at least by 15. They're gonna go to Indiana on Friday and win by 1. And
I
I also
respect.
want to talk
I
about some
respect that.
games this week, this coming weekend.
Go ahead. Go
Knicks
ahead. Floor
at
is
the
yours.
Sky, that's the rematch, as we
Yep.
know
In Chicago.
before. Wings at New York, and it's going to be a good game. And
Yep.
also, I also put that down as it's New York,
Yeah.
the big mark.
When Sab coming back? Do we know?
It's interesting. I really don't know. That's I don't,
She's been out.
I think
She's been out
non
forever.
I don't think anytime too soon. And the last game I want to talk about is the Mystic and the Storm on Sunday.
Missed it. What time is that? An early one? Is that the what
Thanks,
time?
late.
Oh, it's the late one.
In
But yeah.
Indiana, I'm worried about them. Like they
Who?
need a backup big. Aaliyah
In
Boston,
Indiana?
her first game Aaliyah Boston missed in 8 years. Aaliyah Boston's been on a 275 game streak, and it's sad.
She deserves a rest, bro. Come on. She's been
Yeah, she
balling.
does deserve a rest, but I feel like the Fever need a
Oh, they do.
backup big if they want to pursue a championship caliber team, I believe.
100%, brother.
And I
And
feel like to close this episode out, as I like your shirt. We need to talk about Rukia Jackson and her torn ACL, and the way that she was balling for the Sky team was amazing so far in the season. And her torn ACL is definitely it breaks our hearts. It breaks everybody's who's a fan of basketball. It breaks their hearts too.
yeah, when I saw news, I mean, when you first saw the injury on video, you kind of figured, that's what it was, not contact. But then obviously it's just waiting, and then was it 2 days later they post she's out for the season. Literally just got there. She's putting up all defensive numbers. She's putting up all NBA, not oh sorry, she's putting up all defensive numbers, all WNBA numbers. So yeah, I agree, bro. It's sad. The game will miss her. Chicago will miss her, but hopefully she comes back stronger. And this is just a little pit stop on her career, and she comes back way better and stronger from this, man.
Real quick, I already mentioned the team kind of I'm excited to see playing this week is Golden State. What team you excited to see as a closing?
What team am I excited to see as we're closing? I want to see the Sparks bounce back, man. I think they got to win the next two.
Kelsey Plum, she leads the league in points per game so far.
Yeah,
MVP,
and she's going
MVP,
back to Vegas, so we know
MVP,
she might play with. She might
MVP,
feel a type of way, bro. She going back to Vegas to play.
MVP, MVP.
But as always, bro, thanks for doing this with me week 2, Stu. It's been an honor, man. I can't wait to watch the games, talk about this again next week. To all y'all watching, listening, thank y'all for tuning in, tapping in. Two guys, one dove, signing out. Let's have a week. Let's watch some hoops this week. Everyone have a good week. Stu?
Let's go!
Yes, sir.